YouTube, this is Custom Droid HQ, and I'm here bringing you a video on the Hub Keyboard Preview by Microsoft Corporation. This keyboard was released a few weeks ago, and I actually came across it when I was surfing on YouTube for a new keyboard to check out. I'm somebody that likes to change out my keyboard from time to time, and I was pleasantly surprised when I came across this because it was new. It was a little bit different, but it still had the minimal look and feel that most keyboards on the Play Store have today. Before I get started on anything, I do want to mention that this keyboard, like I said before, is brand new, so it's kind of like in beta at the moment. There's going to be constant updates rolling out to improve what it already is. But for what it is right now, it's a very solid keyboard that is promising, and I'm a fan of it so far, considering that I have been using it for the past 2 weeks. This keyboard kind of gravitates towards people that are more productive and are constantly immersing themselves in a world where they're on the go, quick emails, pulling up quick things. It's very, very productive, this keyboard. But that's not to say that it's not for you or for whoever wants to use it. I mean, feel free to. Um, yeah, let's get into this keyboard. The first thing that attracted me to it was the amount of features that it has that they're not necessary features, but they're definitely useful features, and I do appreciate them, even if I don't use every single one of them. The first feature is a clipboard feature that allows you to keep multiple copied items instead of just one, like most keyboards allow you to do. You can actually choose from a list of 10, I believe it is, of copied items that you previously copied, and it's very neat to have that because that means you can copy multiple paragraphs or links from a certain website or different websites, and you can pull up any link or paragraph or sentence or whatever it is that you copied at any given moment, and you can have a list of whatever it is that you copied, which is very nice, I think. I don't know any other keyboard that does that at the moment, so Microsoft, you are winning at this right now. Yeah. Next is a translator feature. I'm speaking, but I'm actually not typing right now. I apologize, guys. But yeah, a translating feature that allows you to translate whatever text you are reading, or if you're trying to communicate with somebody else in a different language, it's very useful because you are able to translate from one language to another. The next feature is access to Office 365 documents. So if you do have any documents, you're able to share them quickly with whoever it is that you're trying to share them with. Uh, like I said before, I don't know any other application that does that either. It's very useful. I feel like if you have a lot of documents that you like sharing, or if you use Office 365, and there are people who do, so take advantage of that with this keyboard. But I feel like the best feature that this keyboard has is access to contacts through the keyboard. And what I mean by that is that it has an email shortcut that you can use. So if you're trying to quickly email somebody, or I don't even know how to explain this. Hold on. Let me just show you guys. Whoops, that's Office 365. For example, you can search for a local contact, and it makes it easier to contact them. I'm not going to do that because I don't want to reveal any of my contacts' personal information onto the internet, and I'm sure you guys will understand that. But try it out for yourself. It's very nice. Pretty much is an email shortcut, and that's the one I find myself using the most by far. And then after that, probably the clipboard feature. So even if you're not extremely productive, there's two features on here that you can use, and yeah, they're very useful right now. I believe they're not necessary, but they are useful. But I feel like the best thing about this keyboard is the option to hide all of these features. So if you're trying to save some space, or if you don't want to accidentally click on these features, which are very useful by the way, you can simply hide them. As you can see, I just hid them. Um, but to top it off, I'm going to talk about some of the perks of this keyboard, or what I think makes this keyboard stand out, or what you guys should pay attention to before downloading. Some of the perks are it's a very minimal keyboard with spacious keys that allows for fluid typing. It has a microphone for talk to text, and I know pretty much every keyboard out there has a microphone for talk to text, but you'd be surprised that sometimes the keyboard, its talk to text isn't very effective, or the it's so many things can go wrong with that. But this one has a solid talk to text, excuse me, microphone, and I do appreciate that. It's very responsive and simple. Considering that it came out a few weeks ago, they've been rolling out tons of updates for this, and so far it's very responsive and simple. But I do like it. It's pleasant to look at as well. But some of the cons of this keyboard is that it does not have a swipe feature like most keyboards on the Play Store have. The autocorrect system isn't nearly as effective compared to most other keyboards out there that I've used. And like I said before, it came out a few weeks ago, so it's pretty much in beta. So that's something to consider. It is a work in progress, but for what it is right now, it's a very solid keyboard that has the potential to become something much better than what it is. And I know for a fact that I will be using this keyboard in the future if Microsoft continues to roll out updates to improve it. Because so far, I'm kind of in love with this keyboard. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I would recommend downloading if you were considering, or even if you've never even came across this before. Now you have, and you have a little bit of insight on this keyboard and what it can do. It's very useful. Some of the features aren't necessary, like I said before, but you know, some of them are. Some of them are useful, not necessary, but useful. So if you're somebody that tends to be more productive or do more productive things, look at this keyboard. It could definitely help you out from day-to-day use. But with that said, if you found this video helpful, please leave a like, comment, and please subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoy your day.